Okay, let's do this video again. I accidentally hit the stop record button about 3 or 4 minutes in. So this is a film called Survivor from 1987. And it stars this Chip Mayer who's basically in this film and like nothing else. Maybe like did a soap opera or something like that, but that's probably the extent of his film movie career. I don't know if that's great for this introduction of this film, but I actually like this film. It it's basically about this astronaut that comes back down to Earth, and there's no like, I don't, if I remember correctly, there's no really like him like coming from space and landing on the planet with a ship. He's just on the planet all of a sudden, and he comes back after a nuclear war that kind of ravages the Earth. And it's basically, the beginning of the film is like, it's a completely post-apocalyptic film, and he's basically just looking for survivors or anything at the beginning, and he like runs into this first guy who immediately tries to, kill him, and then he ends that guy. And then later on, he ends up meeting this like, of course, attractive woman out in the desert and the, brutal conditions, long hair, and so they end up like, like getting acquainted and have a good time and enjoying each other's company. And she starts telling about this underground city where there's supposed to be more survivors, and piques his interest. But before they can kind of expound on that, I don't think she had been there. She had just heard about it. And she's kidnapped, abducted from Richard Mole for the from Night Court, who plays the bailiff. He's like 6'7" or 6'8", but who's also Richard Mole, who's in a slew of other kind of cool B movies, underrated B movies, which was interesting because I had just gotten this and like I didn't even put two and two together. I had like gotten like 3 or 4 Richard Mole movies in a row, and then like he died like a couple weeks later. It was just really weird. It was like Richard Mole week, but this film is rated at a 4.5. I guess that's where I would put it. I enjoy it because I would put it higher because just my bias, but it's probably a 4.5. Anyway, so after his girlfriend's abducted, he goes searching for her and stumbles upon the access to this underground city where Richard Mole like took the girl. And it's basically he rules this underground city with like through pure intimidation and like a psychotic intelligence, and he's just kind of ruthless. But it's basically like, the underground kind of city is, and it's not massive. It's probably like 50 people, 100 people, but they're all down here, and he's in the penthouse like overlooking everything, and he like throws down scraps of food and whatever, and he's just like the tyrannical leader. But he also, like, Richard Mole has like this harem of chicks up there. So he's basically, this 6'9" monster with a bunch of hot chicks that are his harem. And so this guy Chip Mayer's character has to, like, there's the ending where they meet and decide, the path of the city. And it was pretty fun. You don't go in there thinking this movie's going to be great or anything. It is what it is. This actually, when I think I bought this a few years ago, this is like, there was only one on eBay at the time. This one seller had it, and I didn't pay that much for it. I still got it pretty cheap. But I looked on eBay right now, and it's $8.90. $8.90. and it's free shipping from Rare Waves in United Kingdom. Now I don't remember if this is all region. Yeah, this is all region. This one is. Not sure about that, but this one was all region, and it looks like I'm not sure what language are we looking at here. Maybe Norwegian. But let's go ahead and put this in. And as you can see, this is like totally like nondescript. It just like has the movie title, DVD, you know, all rights reserved, blah blah blah, yada, no unauthorized copying. Has something on the ring, and is a pressing. Is a silver back disc. So we'll put this in. Come on, buddy, you're on my leg. What are you doing? Huh? What are you doing on my leg? Huh? Let me finish this video and then we'll hang out, bud. Alright. I gotta do this is my 100th movie, my 100th YouTube video. And no one cares. Huh? No one cares about my videos? You care about my videos, right? Yes? Alright. You only care about my videos if there's pecans in it for you. So we'll put this DVD in, and I'm also going to test. See, this also has an embedded subtitles, like the previous video, that you cannot get rid of. Okay, there's a stretch. This is also full screen. I always hit the wrong button doing that. Okay, so this will not let you get rid of the subtitles, just like my Blu-ray. So what I'm going to do, as you can see right here, so you got these lame subtitles. And just to kind of show you, this is what you're getting here. This is like it looks like it was ripped from a laser disc or something. It doesn't bother me. Obviously, you can. I like to stretch the screen, which probably makes the resolution worse. Maybe we can try the U-scan. This U-scan sometimes, yeah, but then you lose the stretch. But let's get, okay, so here's the embedded subtitles, right? So I am gonna the subtitles that will not go away, will not give you the option to remove them, which is annoying, especially when you can't read them, you can't understand what it is. So no. See, I've been doing that here. This last video has just been... Okay, there we go. So do that. Go to subtitle, adjust. Sorry. If you're just like, I'm just trying to see the picture here. Then you click on that. Now, lock on wood. And they are still there. Wow. So it worked with the Blu-ray. I'm having a hard time here. Here we go. So it worked with the Blu-ray, but not that. Damn it. Urgh. I guess not. Subtitle position. It's all the way down. It is not doing it. gotta pause this. I don't want to get a copyright strike, even from Well, anyway, I'll put in the description if I end up fixing that subtitle thing. I'm kind of bummed out. I thought was winning with that, but yeah, Survivor 1987. Give it a check out. This is an obscure movie. I like the ending of this too. All right, bye bye. The subtitles.